الصلاة والسلام الصلاة الله سلام الله طه رسول الله صلاة الله.
Are not banu Israel and they're not a Semitic people. Why did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow them to return to the Holy Land?
The question is, why did Allah allow the European Jews to come to the Holy Land, not return because they were never there in the first place? The answer is located in Surah Al-Anbiya of the Quran. In that surah, Allah speaks of a town, but He does not identify the town, because He wants to invite us to think. He destroyed the town. He expelled the people of the town. He placed a ban on them that they could never return to that town to reclaim it as their own. Until when? Until Gog and Magog are released into the world. And when they are released into the world, they spread out in all directions. This is the verse. I've not translated it, I've explained the verse, because the Quran cannot be translated. بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وحرام على قرية أهلكناها أنهم لا يرجعون حتى إذا فتحت يأجوج ومأجوج وهم من كل حدب ينسلون. Question 1, who are Gog and Magog? Question 2, which town is it? Gog and Magog are people who have a PhD in wickedness. This is Surah Al-Kahf. إِنَّ يَأْجُوجَ وَمَأْجُوجَ مُفْسِدُونَ فِي الْأَرْضِ. They commit fasad, that which corrupts to the extension that it destroys. Fasad. Number 2, Gog and Magog have power. So much power that even Zulkarnain, who is given power by Allah, he cannot fight and defeat them to stop their wickedness. So Gog and Magog have power. But Allah says in the Hadith al-Qudsi, I have created creatures of mine so powerful that none but I can destroy them. None but I can destroy them. So Gog and Magog are the opposite of Zulkarnain. Zulkarnain has power, but power rests on the foundations of faith. And when power rests on the foundations of faith, power is used to resist the oppressor and to seek to liberate the oppressed. And power is used to help those who have faith and whose conduct is righteous. But Gog and Magog are the opposite of that. They use power, their power rests on foundations which are godless and pagan. And they use power with relentlessly to oppress. But when they are released into the world, they will, with their power, they will take control of power in the world. They spread out all over the world, and this is an event which will occur only once in history. I don't know why is it that I am the only voice who's saying this. Why is it that no one else would ever say it? That this is an event which will occur only once in history. What's wrong with them? Why can't they say it? If this is an event which should occur only once in history, and you can't see it, then you're blind. If people will take control of the world And it'll happen only once in history. And they'll be an essentially godless people, but they'll have power that none can resist them. And they'll use their power to oppress. And when they take control of the world, these people will bring those people who were expelled from the town, bring them back to the town. That's what Allah says in the Quran. So who are Gog and Magog? And which town is it? You're getting a second lesson tonight in methodology for the study of the Quran. My methodology is to search to see which town is identified in sacred literature with Gog and Magog. And there's only one town which qualifies, only one. Because our prophet said, Allah's blessing be upon him, he said that Gog and Magog will be destroyed by Allah in Jerusalem. And so I come to the conclusion, confidently so, that when Allah spoke of a town which He destroyed, the town is Jerusalem. And if the town is Jerusalem, then the people who were expelled were Jews, or rather Israelites. Because the term Jew came into being in the Quran only after the event of the crucifixion. Prior to the event of the crucifixion, they were all called Israelites, banu Israel. But after the event of the crucifixion, those who accepted him as the Messiah, they are now called An-Nasara. And those who rejected him as the Messiah and celebrated his crucifixion, they are called the Yahud, or the Jews. But Allah expelled everybody from the Holy Land. All. And He says, the people who are expelled are the Israelite people. But Allah says that Gog and Magog will bring them back to the Holy Land. The Jews have now returned to the Holy Land. Everybody knows that except those who eat the biryani and go home and sleep. And they have reclaimed Jerusalem as their own. So who brought them back? Answer: modern Western civilization brought them back.
As-salatu was-salam, as-salatu was-salam, as-salatu was-salam, as-salatu was-salam.
Ilahi lastu lil-firdausi ala wala aqwa ala naril jahim. Allah fahab li taubata waghfir dhunubi fa innaka